What's going on, guys? Austin here, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 Minute Fantasies Week 11 Booming and Busting Quarterbacks. So for my quarterbacks this week, I have the return of the Allens. I'm saying you're going to want to start Kyle Allen against Atlanta. You're going to want to start Josh Allen against Miami. You're going to want to start Brandon Allen against Minnesota. And they all have a common theme. They are all replacement level quarterbacks. Sorry, Buffalo fans. And they're all playing terrible passing defenses. They all have decent running games to go along with them, but every team that they face, or the three teams that they face, are all, at least as of late, offensive teams that are going to force you to get away from the run. So, again, Kyle Allen, Josh Allen, Brandon Allen are all pretty good starts. Derek Carr against Cincinnati. I know that Derek Carr has been kind of like a up and down fantasy. Not a lot of people have really been paying attention to him. He hasn't been a very big name lately, but no, Derek Carr, especially against the Cincinnati team, trying to get a better foothold onto this Gruden offense because they're really starting to click now. And then I'm going to say start Matt Ryan going up against Carolina because Carolina's defense has slowly been kind of slipping a little bit as of late. They're playing more and more elite offenses. Like obviously Aaron Rodgers and the the Tennessee Titans the week before, who just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So I think we'll see a big day from Matt Ryan. Second week removed from that ankle injury as well. And then my busts this week, I'm going to say Carson Wentz going up against New England. Now, I realize that Philadelphia just had a bye. They've had a lot of injuries. They're probably getting a little healthier. But one problem with that is New England also just had a bye. They were healthy before, and now they have extra time to game plan for Carson Wentz. So I'd be careful about starting him. I'm going to say you're going to want to sit Nick Foles coming back off his, I believe it was either a shoulder it was a shoulder injury. He's finally back in the lineup for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's going up against the Indianapolis Colts, who I believe, have an improving defense. They'll be able to slow him down, and I don't think that Nick Foles has the exact continuity with this offense that he's going to need to produce a big game. That and the fact that Indianapolis has a underperforming rush defense, and Leonard Fournette, I believe, is in for a big game. I'm going to say sit Baker Mayfield going up against Pittsburgh. You know how I've felt about Pittsburgh as of late. They are a real defense. I mean, they are fashioned after, like the 2004, 2005, 6 Pittsburgh Steelers with real pass rushers, real safeties. Mike Tomlin is out here, basically coaching the same way he used to before. There's no real personalities on this team. They're all playing for each other. And I think it's all going to work out. I really ended up seeing the Pittsburgh Steelers making a run, not at the division. I think that Baltimore not necessarily has wrapped it up, but I think Baltimore takes it. But I see Pittsburgh going for a wild card spot in this kind of weak AFC. And then my last sit of the week, no, not yet. And then another sit I'm going to say is Kyler Murray up against the San Francisco 49ers. I know he had a pretty good showing the first week, but remember, the 49ers just played Kyler Murray, then Russell Wilson, and now they're going to play Kyler Murray again. Both of those quarterbacks play the exact same style in a very similar offense, like an underperforming offensive line, a really good ground and pound running back. They've got some decent receivers that have hands, but no real standouts. And even though the Seattle Seahawks won the game on Monday, even though the 49ers got that first down, you could tell that defense was really starting to understand how to cover a quarterback that can scramble, that can extend the play, and I think that Kyler Murray is kind of finally going to get figured out. Most young quarterbacks, especially different guys like a Lamar Jackson or a Deshaun Watson or a Kyler Murray, when they play an elite defense for the second time, they get figured out, and I believe that's going to happen. And then this one is kind of a contention for me, but if you have a second option, I would say sit Patrick Mahomes this week because the Chargers have seemed it seems like they found their defensive stride. They really damaged Aaron Rodgers' MVP opportunity. They really slowed down Derek Carr as much as they could. And I'm going to say that, with this divisional game against the Kansas City Chiefs, I think the Chiefs are going to try to run the football because that's really been their undoing the last several weeks. I would say sit Patrick Mahomes if you have another semi-decent or above average quarterback that's going to be having a big game this week.